Hello from the car. That means it's another episode of Marissa Listens to Chris's Music. And this time around, I picked the song because I wanted Marissa to pick the song ever since we started. But she hasn't landed on it. So this is Sufjan Stevens, who she kind of knows Sufjan Stevens a bit. And whoa, there's a plane like right there. Oh my gosh, I just freaked me out for a second. I'm sorry. So there's a lot of backstory to this song and why this album is not really appreciated by a lot of people, because you really need the backstory. So Sufjan Stevens, kind of a folk indie artist, gained a little notoriety with Greetings from Michigan and the Come On Philly, Illinois. 2 albums. He said that he was going to make a album about each state. He only accomplished 2 of them. He said it was a joke. I actually don't think it was a joke. I think he just gave up because he realized it was too hard. He played in the Danielson family. Sometimes is billed as a Christian artist. Not really. I mean, he was on a Christian label at one point, but it's not really part of the music. Anyway, Sufjan got some kind of autoimmune disease, sort of like lupus or something like that, where he was in a lot of pain and lacked a lot of energy and really didn't know if he was ever going to be able to perform again or what his life was going to be. And at the same time, he got into outsider artist Royal Robertson. Royal Robertson was a schizophrenic man who drew these very crude kind of drawings and often would write terrible things about his ex-wife on his house, about her being a whore, and that the coming apocalypse was coming via spaceships and aliens. And Sufjan, being the Christian, actually always believed the 4 men of the apocalypse were aliens. So he's got that going on in his life. He's into Royal Robertson. He's got this weird, bleak outlook, and he changes his folk music to lots of electronic stuff on this album, which it's, I mean, a complete turn of what he was kind of known for. So everything's packed into this song, and without knowing that context, I don't think you can pick out what's actually happening in the song. So it's a long one, but here we go. Age of Adz.
worth noting that partway through that song, even the camera tried to run away. The camera slowly started to slide. It is that music is not for me. Is not my jam. it is lengthy and I'm going to make up a word here. I'm going to call it cacophonic.
Dense.
So there's a lot happening. Now, I like a little cacophony in my music. I enjoy the polyphonic scream. Yeah. This song was about 3.5 to 4 minutes too long. There were at least 2, possibly 3 spots in the song it could have ended, and it probably should have. And there was a whole intro that didn't need to be there. That was just a lot of big noise. For me, that didn't really deliver. It reminded me of the beginning of the song Saturday Night. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y.
That's the best part of the song.
That is the best part of the song.
The other part of the actual song.
The actual song, right. So the intro started to write a check that the rest of the song couldn't cash.
But
for me,
I think it's setting up this story. I think is important because then you kind of understood why there were so many things going on, and why he lives within all of us. I lost the will to fight. You know, when I die, I'll rot, but when I live, I'll give it all I've got. You know, all of those lines that kept getting repeated over and over again. So, along with what he was grappling with Roy Robertson and his art and themes being tied to his life.
So this is where one loses me a bit as an audiophile. I am firmly in the camp that, how would you like this? I'm firmly in the camp that if you have to explain the backstory of something in order to enjoy it, for me, it's not as enjoyable. Knowing the backstory of something, for me, enhances or sometimes even changes my appreciation of a particular song. But when I listen to something, it's either orally, A-U-R, orally pleasing to me, or not. This song is not something I would want to listen to at any time, whether I was happy or sad, or
I've done both.
Contemplating suicide.
I've done both. I've listened to this album.
Or
mowing a field. I've listened
going to
this.
taking a poop. There's really, I can't think of a moment where what song I wish was playing right now. It's not an enjoyable song to listen to. That said, I get what he was going for.
It is one of the toughest songs on the album.
I get what he's going for.
I will say that.
But are you asking me if I enjoy this song based on the merits of?
Oh, I knew you wouldn't enjoy the song.
As a song, no.
I never played this album in the car because I knew you would never.
No, this one is not for me.
This might be one of my favorites.
Right, knowing the backstory of the guy and the song, it makes sense. I still don't like the song, but I get it.